Hi everyone and welcome to this new video. Today I want to talk about this little drone. It's the DJI Air 3S and it's not only a beginner drone. Why I use this drone for all of my shots, I'm going to tell you after that short cinematic montage. All of these shots were filmed with the DJI Air 3S. No tricks, no special setup. If this already feels cinematic, the real question is why? Let me walk you through why I trust this drone so much and why it ended up being the only I actually use for all of my drone shots. This system is a storytelling tool, not just a camera. The dual camera system with the 24mm and the 70mm allows you to create completely different moods and impressions from the air. The 24mm wide-angle lens is perfect for capturing landscapes. It gives you a very wide field of view, which works great for panoramic shots. But it also looks incredibly dynamic when you fly close to objects. The 70mm telephoto lens changed the image completely. Because of the longer focal length, subjects and backgrounds behave very differently. When you circle around the object or you do a rise-up shot, the background appears much more larger and more dramatic as it moves. Try it yourself. Fly the same shot once with the wide-angle lens and once with the tele lens. You will immediately notice how much the feeling of the shot changes. The 1-inch 50-megapixel sensor can capture significantly more light than the smaller sensors found in many other consumer drones. And that directly translates into better image quality in poorly lit environments. Because a lot of the most cinematic moments don't happen in perfect light. They happen right when the light starts to disappear. As the sun goes down and the scene changes into blue hour or early night, the Air 3S maintains a balanced image without falling apart. Shadows remain usable, highlights stay calm, and the overall look stays natural, even as the light fades. That's what makes this drone dependable in real-world shooting conditions, not just when the light is ideal. The DJI Air 3S delivers really solid video quality, and for every single shot I'm shooting in the 10-bit D-Log-M color profile. Not because it sounds technical, but because it actually changes how the footage behaves in post. The image holds onto detail in both highlights and shadows, which gives me a lot more room when I start color grading. I can push contrasts, adjust exposure, shape the colors, and the image stays clean and very natural. What I really like is that the footage feels consistent. It matches surprisingly well with other cameras, which makes the Air 3S easy to integrate into real projects, not just drone-only edits. This is the kind of image quality where the drone stops being a limitation. It simply becomes another camera in your kit. I use this drone for all of my shots. so I also carry it with me when I'm traveling. It's a mid-range drone, so yes, it's not the smallest one out there, but from my point of view, it's absolutely worth to buy it. The camera system on this model is heavier than on something like the Mini Pro, and because of that you need more power and bigger props, which also brings real advantages. One big professional benefit of the larger body is flight stability, especially in more demanding situations, strong wind, higher altitudes, or when you want to fly faster while still keeping a natural motion in your shot. So even though it's slightly bigger, it's still a very practical drone to travel with. And for me, the gains in camera quality and stability clearly justify the size. So why do professionals actually choose the DJI Air 3S? Not because it's the biggest drone, not because it has the most impressive spec sheet. Professionals choose it because it's reliable, consistent and predictable. The image quality is strong enough to hold up in real projects. The dual camera system gives creative flexibility. The flight performance allows smooth, controlled movements, even in difficult conditions. It's fast to deploy, easy to travel with, and it doesn't slow you down on set. It often happens that I want to capture a very specific moment. And in those situations, it's crucial to have a tool that's fast, intuitive, and ready to use. So what does all of this really come down to? It's not about buying the biggest or most expensive model. It's about asking the right questions. What kind of story do I want to tell? Where will I actually use this drone? How often do I really need it? And does this tool help me to create, or does it slow me down? For me, the DJI Air 3S is the perfect balance. It's powerful enough to deliver cinematic results, but practical enough to be with me when those moments actually happen. One last thing. If this video helped you make a clear decision about choosing a drone, I'd really appreciate a like. And if you're interested in thoughtful content about filmmaking, technology and storytelling, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification. So, thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.